Annie's worrying health scare and travel to Thailand may mean trouble ahead for the charming couple. Signs that things aren't as perfect as they seem. These are the signs that things aren't as perfect as they seem. Annie Suwon, who is a star of the television show 90 Day Fiancé, is currently dealing with a challenging pregnancy that may have a long-term effect on her relationship with David Toborowski. When the pair first met, it was at a bar in Thailand, and they fell in love almost immediately. Following the establishment of their relationship, David submitted an application for Annie's K-1 visa in 2017, with the intention of bringing her to the United States. The fifth season of 90 Day Fiancé covered their adventure, during which they encountered difficulties as a result of the age gap between them, which was 24 years, as well as cultural differences. Because of the tremendous compatibility that existed between David and Annie, they were able to be married, in spite of the challenges that they faced. Over the course of their 7 years of marriage, Annie and David accomplished a number of significant milestones. It was their participation in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise that brought them to prominence. Additionally, they became well known for their criticism on pillow talk, which ultimately led to their being influential figures on social media. In addition to their participation in reality television, Annie and David have accomplished a number of personal goals, including the purchase of a home in Arizona and the exploration of new job opportunities. In the beginning of 2024, they made a significant choice to go through with in vitro fertilization, IVF, and in July of that same year, they were able to successfully become pregnant. Recently, David and Annie have made the decision to relocate to Thailand in order to get ready for the birth of their daughter. Annie's back pain during pregnancy is a problem there. It is possible that Annie's pregnancy will have a significant impact on her relationship with David, for a number of different reasons. In the past few months, she has not been the same person that she normally is on social media. As a result of the changes that have occurred in her body as a result of pregnancy, she has instead appeared irritated and sad. A video was uploaded by David in November 2024, showing Annie preparing a dinner for herself while displaying an expression of dissatisfaction. He questioned about it, and Annie confided in him about her issues with her health, which included heartburn, back discomfort, and mood swings. It was expressed by the woman who was about to become a mother that she no longer felt in control of her feelings. David has been making an effort to cheer up Annie, and it is anticipated that her feelings of depression and mood swings will improve as the date of her due date draws closer in the coming months. In spite of the fact that he loves Annie, David might not be ready for the changes that will occur in her life as a result of her pregnancy. It is highly probable that Annie, who is still a young mother, will devote all of her time to the kid during the following few years, something David might not be prepared for. After observing how much Annie has developed, he might come to regret the decision to have a child. It is also possible that David is not prepared to deal with the difficulties that Annie is experiencing after giving birth. Annie may be considering relocating to Thailand. There is a possibility that Annie's relationship with David will shift as a result of her recent move to Thailand. It is possible that the circumstances will change in the coming months, despite the fact that the current goal is for parents to obtain dual citizenship for their little one. Annie may decide to remain in Thailand permanently due to the fact that she is experiencing health problems and has deep links to her family. Given the circumstances, David might be compelled to relocate permanently to Thailand, abandoning his home in Arizona in the process. Annie may have the perception that she would be able to better manage the responsibility of parenting her child with her family, and she may seek to extend her stay with them beyond what she had first anticipated. On the other hand, Annie and David's recent relocation to Thailand may have unanticipated effects, despite the fact that their plan to get dual citizenship for their child is certainly intelligent. Throughout their history, Annie and David have only ever been in Thailand for brief periods of time. On the other hand, their most recent relocation could last for as long as 6 months, which could put a strain on their relationship. Despite the fact that David enjoys spending time with his in-laws, there is a possibility that he will have problems with them regarding the upbringing of their child. It is possible that David's activities will cause marital issues with Annie, who most likely desires the assistance of her family in the process of raising their child. Together, Annie and David have accomplished a great deal, and they are both well-known figures in the world of reality television. A number of their recent activities, on the other hand, give the impression that they are experiencing financial difficulties and are attempting to maximize their earnings. In recent times, David, who had been enjoying a semi-retirement, has resumed his employment. It was after he had gotten his real estate license that he began his career as an agent. With this unexpected change in his work, it appears that David is attempting to increase his income before the birth of his child. As a result of the fact that he hadn't discussed his new work in months, it appears that it was not a successful experience for him. Annie and David are moving to Thailand in order to gain dual citizenship for their child. However, the fact that they are making such a significant move may also be an indication of a financial problem. Forbes reports that the average cost of giving birth in the United States is more than $18,000, and, with certain operations such as cesarean sections, having the potential to cost as much as $26,000. And to put that into perspective, the average cost of having a baby in Thailand is approximately 99,990 Thai baht, which is equivalent to $2920, and the average cost of a C-section is 129,990 Thai baht, which is equivalent to approximately $3,796, and the decision that David and Annie have made to go to Thailand may not only be associated with the citizenship of their child, but it may also be a financially prudent choice. Will David and Annie continue to be together? Collectively, Annie and David have triumphed over a great deal of difficulty. In light of this, it is quite improbable that they will allow their pregnancy and financial difficulties to have an effect on their marriage. Annie wed David at a time when he was battling with depression, and she assisted him in overcoming his problems and motivated him to lose weight throughout their marriage. When David moved to the United States, he extended an invitation to Annie to become a part of his life there. Additionally, he was instrumental in the establishment of her clothes business and became her most ardent supporter. It would be irresponsible for Annie and David, who are the archetypal 90-day fiancé couple, to end their relationship due to a few small issues. The birth of Annie and David's child will only serve to strengthen their relationship. Their marriage will be strengthened, and their love for one another will be reignited, thanks to her. Annie and David will have more opportunity to spend time together and experience the joy of parenting if they decide to raise a kid together. No matter how long they remain in Thailand, they have made a resolute commitment to keep their relationship intact. Even if they might experience difficulties and have disagreements, it is quite unlikely that they will allow these challenges to weaken the deep link that they share as a married couple. It would appear that the pair who became famous through the 90-Day Fiancé brand is well prepared to be amazing parents.